Good evening from Northern California and Oakland. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, Oracle Arena, oldest building in the league. Crazy to think this is its final season.
And Ed, if I know these fans and I know this team, they're going out with a bang. Good luck walking out of Oracle with the dub in Dub Nation.
They've had a lot to cheer about in recent years. Let's get ready for this one. 8 seconds. It's going the other way. Paul George. Great dish to set it up. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Beverly. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Curry. Steph Curry. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
To Curry. And count the basket inside.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Thompson. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
They love this hustle. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Leonard. Yes.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here's Curry with it up top. Now down 6. Sets him up. The pass taken away by the Clippers. George, defended by Steph Curry. For 3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Steve Kerr gonna call a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Thompson to bring it into the front court. 9-point margin to Russell. Curry. Oh, he's 3 for 3 to start this game from downtown.
Nothing the defense is doing is making him uncomfortable. As an offensive guy, I love starting the game, finding my rhythm.
Leonard to George. and finishes strong. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Thompson. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And he'll go to the foul line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Russell into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Thompson. Not done yet to Curry. Has a look. Steph Curry. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
They'll get it down to Leonard. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Curry with the basketball. Margins 8. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curry on fire to start this one. 4 threes in this first quarter alone.
And I love this offense in the playbook. It's called give him the ball and get out the way.
It's LA Clippers ball. George, how's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the 3.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
Thompson. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Kawhi Leonard. He's now 5 for 6.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Thompson. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Leonard. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
That'll do it for the first quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. And Looney there to clear the board. There's the toss. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Williams. Leonard. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Glenn Robinson III here against Harkless. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. That's a 5-second violation. Steve Kerr making some changes to his lineup. And the finish, slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
A fundamental shot right there.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Steve Kerr will change it up.
Golden State. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Curry. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Curry. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. To Leonard. George. To Beverly. Patrick Beverly has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. First one, count it. And he makes them both.
Entering the game, number 20.
Beverly. 2 points of Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Thompson from long range. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
It's a big finish. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Russell. To Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Steph Curry dials in from 3. LA Clippers with the basketball. They get it to George down low. He throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
And Klay Thompson does what he does best. Hits the 3. To Leonard. Down low George. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Great pass to set it up. Russell. And it's Zubac with the rebound. To Paul George. In the slam. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Curry Wow, 7 threes in this first half alone. This could be an all-time performance.
And the record is only 13. He's better than halfway there. But as a shooter, you have to remain lost in the battle. And you're only as good as your last shot. Don't beat that record, destroy it.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams. And number 5.
Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
To Curry. Thompson. Man, that was a tough shot.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Williams. Beverly. Patrick Beverly. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Steph lets loose. And he hits. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Down low for Leonard. Off the assist.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Curry to Russell. Curry. That no good. Off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's Curry controlling the offense. 4-3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Leonard. Paul George. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To George. Nice finish at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Curry. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with the 2-time MVP. To Beverly. Patrick Beverly, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It goes down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Leonard. George. To Leonard. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I'm here. I got ball.
Green. Knocked loose.
Clear the ball, man. Come on, it's important. Here we go.
Willie Cauley-Stein rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Green goes to the left side. Thompson. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers.
I got you. I got it. Take mine. Go to
to Leonard. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Leonard, how's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from three-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. 5-second violation.
5-second violation for Golden State.
The Clippers with 4 to shoot. George, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
5-second violation. Golden State.
Shot clock winding down. Leonard, he has had the hot hand tonight. He's now 6 for 6 from beyond the arc.
And I say keep feeding him the ball. If he's not going to miss, let's make sure our offense